message out. Appreciate your time here today, and thank you.
So we were just hearing from the Lee County Sheriff Carmine Marcino about the situation at the Bank of America. We are learning it was a hostage situation. A man armed with a knife had two people hostage and at one point held a woman in what appeared to be a headlock with a knife to her throat. But thankfully, the sheriff just said that those two hostages are okay. When they got to the scene, there were dozens of people running out of the Bank of America, and they swarmed in. And we have some video from the moment when negotiators were speaking with this suspect. Let's take a listen.
Listen, just come out here, let me see your hands, and we'll work with you. I know you're going through a lot, but this isn't going to make what you're going through any easier. The longer you keep this... I don't see it.
You just heard that deputy negotiate with that suspect. He even said, I understand that you're going through a lot, but what you're doing right now isn't going to make it any easier. This is moments from inside that bank while they were negotiating with this suspect that now we know is armed with a knife. And the Lee County Sheriff's Office, they deployed all of their resources to this scene.
Yeah, we know the sheriff said it ultimately took a SWAT sniper that actually shot and killed that suspect. As soon as he made a move, he said as soon as he made it a physical altercation with one of the hostages, he described it as kind of putting them almost under their arm, holding a knife right near their throat, and that's when a SWAT sniper took a shot, shooting and killing that suspect. Now, we are expected to learn more this afternoon. We have a couple reporters there on the scene right now, talking to witnesses and also law enforcement that responded to the scene. Be sure you count on NBC2 and stick with us. We're going to have more news coming up at 2:20. We'll have a brief little kind of cut into your normal programming. We'll hit on some of the highlights as we learn more about what happened. And then, of course, coming up a little later in the afternoon, we have NBC2 News at 3, where we will have a full in-depth report, and that includes also your news and weather for other stories happening in Southwest Florida this week. So be sure you stick with us. Thanks for counting on NBC2 during this breaking news situation. We'll keep you updated.